Hello guys, and welcome back to the extended Pentagon challenge. This is part 26. Last time out, you saw the African Cup of Nations with Nigeria as we ended up lifting that tournament, and that would spell the end of our tenure at Nigeria. We also won the Peruvian League twice in a row with FBC Melgar, and decided to move on. Anyway, you also saw that we had two interviews. One was with Pohang Steelers, the other one with Ulsan Hyundai both in South Korea. And we decided to plug with Ulsan, who actually last season won the league. So really, we're kind of already in a pressure situation, as we look to do as well as we did last season. So as you can see, Ulsan won the league, and they won the league by quite a fair bit actually. They've always been there or thereabouts really in the past few seasons. So they're one of the better sides. Pohang, probably less attractive, will take longer to get anywhere with them, I think. Anyway, look at the team. The team's pretty decent. If we look at the report quickly, we can see that generally pretty good in the key areas. So decent goalkeeper, decent centre backs, decent right back, although I'm trying to work on an understudy, decent left back, good central midfielders, good defensive midfielder as well there, and obviously striker is one of the issues we currently have, which is why I've been trying to resolve that with actually, if we look at the transfer history, Ala Afash is a guy I actually had nothing to do with. He's come in, but he's in the reserves and he's attacking mid-left, to be honest. Obviously not a position that I have. The player I have got in is Alessandro Montalti of Juventus. He looks a very good player. He's on a season-long loan from Juventus, and I think we'll get a good change out of him. He's already played one friendly, didn't actually perform that well, but yeah. These sales had already occurred, so Bike Yuk Soon had already gone, as well as everyone else here. I don't really know who these guys are. Mohammed Ali Mohammed, for example, of Qatar, has gone to PSV, but I don't know anything about that. We're obviously looking at a few other signings. If I just go back actually transfers and I go to transfer centre. Daniel Chinchek is another guy we're looking at because the strike force is a bit weak, and I think at 31, yeah, sure, he's a little bit older, but I think he'll come in nicely and he'll do a job in South Korea, I think. We're looking to potentially sign him into the club, and because we're having a few issues at right back, I think we need another right back. Looking at this guy, Kim Sung-soo of Jeonbuk, and there's potentially a £1.5 million offer on the table there. As you can see, a 300k initial fee with 950k over 48 months. So I look to really hammer home as many of the players as I can. Anyway, let's move to the fixtures. There obviously haven't been any really. These two games already occurred, Incheon and Jablonek. The first game I took charge of was a friendly with Chungju Hamel. We won that game by 4-0. Sandro, Choi Kyung Rock, Jung Min Soo, and Lee Woo Young getting the goals there. Anyang, Choi Kyung Rock, and Kwon Chang Hoon with 2, giving us the points, or giving us the win against Anyang away, which leaves us in actually today's game will be the AFC Champions League. Obviously, Ulsan, the South Korean champions, will automatically get into the AFC Champions League, and so potentially have a good opportunity to actually win this tournament. We've been drawn a reasonably difficult group, I would say. Bangkok Glass should be the easiest team in the group, but Beijing Guan are not a bad side from China, and Sanfrecce Hiroshima of Japan make up the final team. So we'll have to watch ourselves. Hopefully we can obviously win the group, and hopefully get through, but then obviously hopefully win the group and get through to the next round. We start off in the league with quite a difficult start. Seoul away, and I think they'll be the nearest rivals for us. The format of the K League is actually, I think it's 22 matches before a split in the leagues, where you play the teams, the top 6 teams if you're in the top 6. As you can see, North Koreans are not treated as foreigners, but it's, only 4 foreigners are allowed, and actually only 3 that are not Asian. So yeah, so I think realistically we've got a good chance here of doing quite well with Hyundai. The goal will be to be in with the club at least for 4 seasons, or no, not sorry, 4 seasons, 2 seasons minimum, simply to I think even if we win the AFC Champions League and the league, simply because I think we want to give each team a little bit of a time, and I do want to leave each team better than I found it. So that's us at the moment. We've got a game. We've got the Champions League game, and I think I'll just move forward to that fixture so that you guys can see. We're continuing with the so Kim. This is the offer for the right back. I think it'd be a rotation option. Give you a 5-year contract. Well, I'll let you decide what your wages are. 10k key player. That can be changed. 10 grand a week. Let's drill that down to 8. What's the existing contract? 5k. Probably accept 7.5. No, let's give him 8. It's terms, goal bonus. That'll do nicely. And looks like we might have got our first right back, which we do need actually, and he'll be a good addition to the team, to the squad. So moving on still to the AFC Champions League away game against Sanfrecce Hiroshima, and Ginczek has accepted, which is a good. I think it's a great sign in squad registration. Let's put him straight into the squad. That will give us 4 non-foreigners, which is a bit of an issue. So this Carlo Brantemo, 24, 1.1 million. Tell you what, the Sandro guy's not all that in comparison. I think he might be one that I actually sell on. 54 goals, 91. He's pretty decent, but I think the guys we've got in are slightly better. Let's Sandro's out, Ginczek's in, and then I'll need a striker, a South Korean striker of the utmost quality, really. So anyone about finishing? Okay, Suyo Mi-Young-Won. Let's get a scout report for him. And yeah, let's go forward. So I think with Ginczek and the Italian loan signing that we got from Juventus, I think that'll be a very good strike force. Salazar purchased first all-Sam game. Media training, blah 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 blah. As you can see, one with the Royals, Melgar, El Dominant team won that. It doesn't say. It doesn't tell me. It doesn't tell you about the win I had in the African Cup Nations. But good signing. Yeah, let's bring in. It's a bit of a risk actually. Looking to. Let me see if I can actually get any. Ooh. Um, 11k this guy wants. So yeah guys, just doing this. In fact, what I'll probably do is I'll just do these off camera. After reaching 30 games, you can get your 2.1 that you originally wanted. Oh, you know, okay, well I'll do this off camera because it's going to take quite a bit of time. Ming 1, yeah, only 1.7 million to sign him. Tell you what, let's make the offer. So I want monthly instalments, 48. We will give you 1.5 million. $2 million. Let's see how they accept that. Melgar's Belgazzo, yeah. They're not registered, so that's a bit of an issue. Can I register them? I can't at this stage, which is an issue. Couldn't get in the sign-ins. Sam Frecce, reports, opposition players, past meetings, generally been dominant. Let's go standard. Sandro, yeah. I do want to see what the match analysis says, whether we're favourites or not for the game. Just simply because I think that's probably the most important factor to consider. So we are favourites. We're actually quite a bit favourites. They're 7-1. So I think we're huge favourites actually for this game. So let's go, you know, normal with this and see if we can apply some pressure to San Frecce. So we're in blue, San Frecce are in the purple, and we kick off. And no highlights yet of note. And a corner, Choi Kyung-rok to Chai Ho. Chai Ho, oh, let's come off the bar, but that's going to be in from Choi Jae-young. And the ball seemed to just fall at his feet, coming off the bar. Great shot from way out, but Ulsan take the lead, and it's been a pretty dominant performance so far from Ulsan as we're moving closer and closer to half time, and Beijing are 4-0 up against Bangkok Glass. So clearly Bangkok Glass looking like the whipping boys of the group. And yeah, San Frecce haven't really created anything. I think we will look to wait to about the 70-minute mark before we start thinking about the counter attack and substitutions. But Yoshimura kicks off. Ishibashi, Hamamura, Tsui to Ishibashi, and that's the end of that highlight. So Ulsan pretty dominant in the lead, 1-0 up here in Japan, and pretty happy with the kind of first competitive game of Salazar's career. Saijo with a goal kick out, goes to Hanamura. Hanamura forward to Suji. Suji's pass is poor. Chan Ho recovers. Sandro now on the ball. That'll go to Hong Chol, and that's lost by Song Jae-yun. And Suji advancing with it up to Kaguri. Yoshimura back to Suji. Oh, lost it again. Hong Chul can recover. Song Jae-won. Sandro puts in Lee Woo-young, and Saijo makes a good save to keep it at bay. Beijing, we're hearing, are now 5 up. Rock and Cat's not found an Ulsan head. Rock with the corner there. So San Frecce at the moment looking pretty forlorn, but they're only a goal behind, and potentially there's a possibility they can come back into this. So time for substitutions, and we're gonna bring on Baek Sung Min in midfield. Jang undo that last one. Jang Jong Ho for Yang Dongjun. And that'll do it. And then after this, we're going to go counter for the last 10 minutes. An injury to Sandro, and that'll put up Hoy up front in the middle. And not much to see here. Hong Chul with the throwing away. Urata for Sanfrecce, but loses the ball. And Song Jae Yon and Lee Woo Young with the ball, but a poor pass didn't pick out his man. Kagure recovers. Koide to Suji. Hamamura to Koide going on with it, and that ball's only going to find Brantemo, the Swedish right back. It's Hoy on the ball. Rock, can he find his man? He can't. Ho out wide to Chul straight through to Min, can he find his man? Hoy, oh, what a great save from Saijo. That had to be another goal, but somehow denied. And still 1-0 here, as Ulsan should have probably gone 2-0 up right at the end of this game. And we're here in Beijing are now 6 up against Bangkok Glass. Pretty much a dominant performance there from the Chinese team. Yashi Hero offside for Sanfrecce, and its time is up here. This should be the final kick of the game, and it is. Ulsan pick up the win and the points in Japan. A pretty workmanlike performance, getting it done in the end, and I'm sure Andres Salazar will be happy with that victory. So guys, yeah, you've just caught the first game of our tenure here at Ulsan. It's our new club. Badella makes his debut for FBC Milgar. By the way, Ulsan secure victory. Yeah. All very interesting. Mohammed Eriksson is the manager of Sweden. Anyway, so yeah, thanks for catching that. Ulsan are the new club. I'll leave you on their information page if you don't know anything about them. As you can see, they've done actually reasonably well in the recent past. 2 FC Champions Leagues, 4 K Leagues, 1 KFA Cup, for example. But yeah, that's me done here today. We are now at Ulsan Hyundai. We just won our first game against Sanfrecce, Hiroshima, and catch me in the next episode where I will be pretty much, I think, gonna take it to about halfway through the season. Maybe that third round game is where we can come back, or halfway through the first round of fixtures. And that third round game is probably where we'll come back to catch up how things have been going. Anyway, if you've enjoyed that, then by all means, give me a thumbs up, or leave a comment or anything like that, and be sure to catch the next episode. I am out.